What it do is Tri-Cities finest. If you ain't getting left, you getting right behind us. Welcome to the Tri-Cities mixtape. You are now listening to Organic by Tcf Breeze. Road to riches on the way.
I ain't looking for no clout or no likes. This shit organic, it won't happen overnight. Life's a risk, you hit a gamble, roll the dice. You gotta do it right the first time, not twice. I'm in a class by myself, they ain't ahead of me. I'm giving niggas sweet chin music, that's a pedigree. I'm a cold young nigga, don't stand next to me. If you feel the breeze, get right or get to the left of me. You fell asleep on your dream, this is my destiny. Put my life in my microphone, I got the recipe. Shit, I'm just getting started, bring out the best of me. They been had a good head start, I do it effortlessly. I'm only trying to give you more, not the less of me. They always doing it for the gram, it's a specialty. Live life, you gotta learn how to level C. I ain't posting every move, some things they'll never see. Me chasing no fame, just cheddar G. I'm flyer than a cockpit in any weather, see. Sometimes it takes time, you gotta measure things. You gotta take the long route to get ahead of things. I ain't looking for no clout or no likes. This shit organic, it won't happen overnight. Life's a risk, you hit a gamble, roll the dice. You gotta do it right the first time, not twice. I put the footwork in, day and night. To be a pilot in your life, you gotta take flight. There ain't no love out here, it ain't right. These people putting limits on themselves just for likes. Hey, copy and paste, these people so unoriginal. Same people smiling in your face, be pretending to you. They can't keep it organic, they ain't original. They ain't standing front line when it's critical. Shit, I got it out the mud, I'm still in it too. I can't complain about the hard times, I just hit the stew. Live life and maintain, you gotta see it through. And keep your life off of the gram, it's more meaningful. Hey, I ain't looking for no clout or no likes. This shit organic, it won't happen overnight. Life's a risk, you hit a gamble, roll the dice. You gotta do it right the first time, not twice.
What it do? You are now listening to Feel Different by Tcf Breeze and Hvncho on the Tri-Cities mixtape. Come on.
This be hard as fuck too, so that helped. Yeah.
Molly on the beat.
I'm on a different type of time, I've been chasing chicken. It's more than rapping on the mic, it's the way you're living. Got no time for excuses, you gotta go and get it. When you count your own money, I swear it feel different.
Niggas wasting their life, go chase a meal ticket. When you can take care of your own, I bet it feel different. When I was down with no help, I was still getting it. I just can't trust anybody, it just feel different. I'm on the road to success, and I'm still building. You can't take everybody up the hill with you. Niggas fold like that, some Jack and Jill niggas. Get your priorities straight, cause I don't feel niggas. It's either in you or it's not, it's instilled in us. Yeah, I'm the underdog, you just a little nigga. I can't show no fake love, I keep it real with you. Nowadays, people don't know how to deal with you.
I can show no fake love cause it's not in my nature. My name good everywhere, I don't know no favors. You hella sad about that hoe, go and get some paper. I run it up and double back, do it again later. My mistake, I let this rap shit get to my head. I should've been focused on the music and stacking up my bread. Now they plotting on my downfall, I'm 10 steps ahead. They ask me what I'm scared of, God and the feds. Sorry mama, I was trapping out the bedroom, sneaking bitches in the back door and it upset you. TCF this shit forever like a tattoo. Please don't try to lowball me, I'ma tax you. I'm on a different type of time, I've been chasing chicken. It's more than rapping on the mic, it's the way you're living. Got no time for excuses, you gotta go and get it. When you count your own money, I swear it feel different.
Niggas wasting their life, go chase a meal ticket. When you can take care of your own, I bet it feel different. When I was down with no help, I was still getting it. I just can't trust anybody, it just feel different.
Today we have another deep dive. We got a local rapper, writer. We have Tcf Breeze here.
Yes, sir. How you guys doing, man?
So let's just start with where were you born? Where'd you grow up? And where are you at?
I was born right here in the Tri-Cities, born in Kennewick, Washington, to be exact. 26. I'll be 27 this October. Yeah, I was born in 1997.
Oh, 90. Okay, 90s baby. So born and raised in the Tri-Cities,
yes,
pretty
sir.
much?
Born and raised. I've lived all around the Tri-Cities, in Pasco and Richland, even in Findlay.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. Spent some time in Seattle, just mainly in the Tri-Cities though. Yeah.
All right, right on. So what got you into music?
Man, my whole my dad and mom's always been like really into rap music, both culturally, hip hop, R&B. I've had cousins growing up that were always rapping and stuff like that, but I've always loved music since a kid. Like my dad would always play rap music. He had subs in his car when I was growing up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom always had subs in her car growing up, and they would keep the thick little CD cases just full of all the music. So growing up, I was always listening to music. West Coast, East Coast, South,
Both of my parents' roots are from the South. My roots are from the South, you know. So
Okay. Well, where are they from?
Louisiana and Texas, both.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
So just really deep South music. Louisiana, that's just like Boosie, you know what I mean? Like just real Southern music. So I've always loved music growing up. I started writing music around like 7 years old.
Oh, damn, that young.
Yeah, really young.
Well, what inspired you to write? Was it just because you saw people doing it, or?
It really inspired me to start writing. My mom, she had a stroke when I was 6 years old. So at that time, and then my parents had split up when I was younger too, around that age. So like at that time, I just had like a lot going on. In school, we had started doing poetry in 3rd grade.
Okay.
And I feel like that was a release for me. Like I was able to do poetry really good. I was writing poems all the time after I was introduced to it. We even made our own poetry books in school.
Oh,
I was writing outside of school, coming back with poems all the time. You know what I mean?
Remember that teacher's name?
I think it was like Mrs. Leonard or something like that, like Canyon View. Back in the day, man. And after that, like I took it from just writing poems to writing lyrics, you know what I mean? But at first I didn't know how to write, so I'd like take other rappers' lyrics and turn them into my lyrics and stuff like that. Like 50 Cent was my favorite rapper growing up, so I'd like copy a lot of his shit. Eminem and shit like that.
I guess that goes into what are some more of your influences or the artists that you saw doing it that you're like, I want to do it. I want to do that
50 Cent
too.
was honestly one of my first favorite artists. T.I., Lil Wayne was one of my favorite artists for sure. Yeah, artists like that for sure. G-Unit.
That was a great. There was a great era, like the early 2000s.
Yeah, T.I. for sure. I feel like he's one of the best lyricists too. T.I., Lil Wayne.
Can you hear any of their influence in your writing or in your music?
I feel like not in me because I try to find my own sound. Like I love their music. I like even older music that influenced me too, like Nas and shit like that. But I feel like now maybe some of my earlier music you kind of hear some of that stuff. But I feel like now I kind of try to find my own sound. Like I bring out more of me rather than trying to emulate or trying to do something else that's really not me, you know?
Yeah, right on. So when did you want to do more than just write in your notebook and you wanted to make songs?
Probably in middle school, I did my first song, but it wasn't like serious. It was just like playing around.
You know, you remember what it was about? Was it about your girlfriend?
It was just a freestyle, honestly. Like when I started, I would always freestyle. I would write a lot, but when it came to the first time I actually recorded a song, I freestyled it. I never like recorded something that I wrote down. In high school, my brother and my cousins, they had their own group going on called the Pilots. And so that's kind of what influenced me more too. Like I joined them in high school. We'd be going to parties all the time, freestyling.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Kennewick High, but they went to all Pasco schools, Pasco, Chiawana. So we'd come together all the time out of school, you know what I mean? And we're going to all the parties that everybody's coming to. We're taking over DJing, freestyling, and things like that. So yeah, man, it really started that young, but like around high school when they formed the group, they already had it going. But when I was already writing and doing music, but when I joined them, I started freestyling better, I'd say, because we were freestyling all the time. So, you know what I mean? Even in competitions, you know what I mean? Bringing out the best in each other. We start writing music together, dancing together, and things like that. And then later on, we joined a group called Kush Gang with our older cousins. And that's when we started recording music just a lot at that time. And that was probably like my sophomore, junior year in high school. And I probably released my first song right around there.
Yeah,
too.
we just had Prodigy in here. He was talking about Kush Gang.
Oh yeah, Prodigy. See that's my fam right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Sersky, and he was the head of Kush Gang. He started Kush Gang, so he brought us in. He brought the Pilots in. The Dead Rabbits were a part of Kush Gang, and we just came together as a big collective in one house. It was probably like 12 to 14 people in one house. Sleeping there every day, just grinding, recording music, fighting for one mic, man. It was crazy.
Wait, who was all in the house?
Just out the top, man, we had Too Quick. He was our producer. He was also an artist. We had CJ, Prodigy, The Dead Rabbits, which is SWK and Jerk Jagger. We also had myself, Tcf Breeze, Top. We had Little Red 100. I'm trying not to forget any names
it's
here.
all good, man. It's all,
We have
somebody
boy
will help us fill in the blanks, right?
Sel Booski.
Somebody might come at us on Instagram like, "Oh, what? You forgot?"
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying.
Hey, I'm trying to get everybody, man.
Yeah, no disrespect.
Yeah. Yale was an original pilot. There was a lot of us there together that was just grinding just to put music together. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's kind of where I started making a lot of music. But it was more of like group music, and I was trying to find myself. Mm-hmm. So outside of that, out of Kush Gang is where TCF came, you know, Tri-Cities Finest.
Okay, so yeah, that if you want to explain your rap name, and also if you don't mind telling us your first rap name or some of the ones you've had along the way.
Yeah, before I was TCF Breeze, it was just Breeze, or I was calling myself Breezy before it was Breeze, you know?
Okay.
So I was like, I'm really trying to find myself along the ways. And then, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, after Kush Gang, after all the group things that I went through, that's where I kind of just found myself. Like, Tri-Cities Finest was originally going to be my first project that I released. Mm-hmm. But then I just kind of turned it into a lifestyle. I feel like over the time, like, I just became Tri-Cities Finest because everything I said, everything I do, hashtag Tri-Cities Finest, TCF. And I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm Tri-Cities Finest Breeze at this point because it's always Tri-Cities Finest with me, you know what I mean? And that's what I want to always, I always want to show love to is to Tri-Cities. That's where I'm from. I want to put on for the tribe because we don't have nobody ever to put on for Tri-Cities musically, you know what I mean? Right. Seattle, they have Sir Mix-a-Lot, you know what I mean? Macklemore.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I definitely want to put on for the tri in any way possible, man. Yes, sir.
Right on. So were those guys some of your first collaborators, or who?
All of the people I mentioned?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Like all of them were the first people I ever collabed with musically. My first song I ever released, and that's out on SoundCloud, it was with Prodigy, my cousin Little L. That's a person I forgot that was in the Kush Gang house. Little L. Prodigy and Little L and SO6. That was my first song called I'm Gone She With It.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And yeah, those are all the first people I ever collabed with.
What was the transition from you just making dope shit with your friends to you making shit that you wanted to put out and to perform and to start creating your legacy of music or your catalog?
I'd say just the fact that I never had a lot of solo music at first because I did a lot of group songs. Mm-hmm. I never had enough music after I walked away from it to really be like, I got to catalog myself, you know, and I have a sound myself. So after the group thing, I really was like, I have to create a sound for me. You know, I got to find myself. So after that, I kind of just ventured on to really putting out more solo songs and leading songs, doing more hooks and things like that. You know what I mean? If I was going to do a song with other people, I'm going to make sure I'm doing the hook too, you know? Okay. That way I could just try to push myself to create a sound for myself, you know? Now I feel like I'm at the point to where I got my own sound. I know where I'm going. Even visually, like I'm creating my own visuals to the music. I feel like it's all coming together, you know, the way I see it, you know, and want it to sound like.
Do you design your own merch?
Yes, sir. I actually brought you some merch too now that we're talking about it.
Oh, we appreciate that.
Yes, sir. It's called Flight Gear.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
Flight
sir.
Gear. How do we find that? Like on
I don't have my website out yet, but here in the next month or two, I'm going to be launching the website, doing an official launch with the website and the brand.
If people want anything now, they can just hit you up
on IG?
Hit
me up in my DM anywhere, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, wherever you can find me.
So you're at TCF Breeze?
At TCF Breeze. Just tap in with me.
Right on.
We do it all too. Shirts, shorts, sweaters. I'm gonna be doing socks soon. Anything I can get my hands on.
I was in a rock band, and we went to open up for this like all girl band that like was very kind of sex forward, very you know. But what I thought was awesomely on brand is they sold panties with like their band name on them. And like they had a bunch of, you know, sexy raunchy songs. And I'm like, that's so on brand. Y'all would sell fucking undies at your merch table. I'm like, I love that.
Girls throw them all the time at those type of shows.
Yeah, okay. No shit. You get paid off that.
Bras and underwear, so that makes sense. What it do? You're listening to Destined To Be on the Tri-Cities.MixTape. Be a pilot in your life.
It ain't all that it seems. Stay focused, keep going, gotta follow your dreams. Put some pep in your
step, give it all you can be. They told me swallow my pride, I had it sink in my teeth. Young nigga, big things, who I'm destined to be. Yeah, we got the same kicks, but you ain't stepping with me. Forward motion, calling plays like I'm reffing the team. You gotta be all in, I'm invested in me. Kick the fake to the curb, it was destined to be. Closed mouths unheard, raise your hands and speak. Keep your eye on the prize, they turn the backdoor fiends. We tryna chase our goals, they wanna live our dreams, huh? Pay attention real close, I'll make it look easy. You was up and I was down, now you look needy. They used to drive past and laugh, now I'm succeeding. I can't wait to cross paths, I know they hate to see me. Even as a young boy, I couldn't wait to be me. These niggas fairly odd, but they don't hang with genies. They ride multiple ways and suck plenty weenies. How you talking town business, but ain't from the city, bitch? Pockets full of loose change, I'm feeling like I'm 50 Cent. I can't fuck with the bitch, I heard she be with many men. They be wishing for my downfall, I'm praying for my sins. You hang around for broke niggas, you the fifth. You all talk, only thing I see moving is your lips. Always speaking about some motion, I don't see you doing shit. They gon' hate that they love you and keep on faking to the end. I'm here to make money, I ain't here to make the friends. Go legit, it ain't all that it seems. Stay focused, keep going, gotta follow your dreams. Put some pep in your step, give it all you can be. They told me swallow my pride, I had it sink in my teeth. Young nigga, big things, who I'm destined to be. Yeah, we got the same kicks, but you ain't stepping with me. Forward motion, calling plays like I'm reffing the team. You gotta be all in, I'm invested in me. Kick the fake to the curb, it was destined to be. Closed mouths unheard, raise your hands and speak. Keep your eye on the prize, they turn the backdoor fiends. We tryna chase our goals, they wanna live our dreams, huh? Look close, shit ain't easy as it seems, huh? Live life, stack money in between time. Meanwhile, these niggas hating, I don't need y'all. Feeling like Jamie and Ray, I can't see y'all. Get the paper, go legit, it ain't all that it seems. Stay focused, keep going, gotta follow your dreams. Put some pep in your step, give it all you can be. They told me swallow my pride, I had it sink in my teeth. Young nigga, big things, who I'm destined to be. Yeah, we got the same kicks, but you ain't stepping with me. Forward motion, calling plays like I'm reffing the team. You gotta be all in, I'm invested in me. Kick the fake to the curb, it was destined to be. Closed mouths unheard, raise your hands and speak. Keep your eye on the prize, they turn the backdoor fiends. We tryna chase our goals, they wanna live our dreams, huh? And next up on the Tri-Cities mixtape, we got Burntout by Loud the Artifact featuring Tcf Breeze.
22.
Tired, I'm stressed out. I need me a blunt now. Them perkies don't help now. They asking for handouts. She knowing my name now. I'm blowing her back out. Niggas get stacks now. Bitch, how you like me now? The streets on fire, but my heart stay cold. First seen that when I was 5 years old. Niggas over there might take your soul. Water on land, but keep that pole. Money stay moving, it come and it go. Bad bitches, they love me the most. Gas in my wood and niggas want smoke. My struggle, my pain, I love it the most. Hating ass niggas always give me hope. You cannot die, bitch, I don't want no hope. Don't play with me, nigga, play with your nose. Ring, yeah, money on the phone. Remember the nights we kicking down dose. Remember them nights we was sleeping on the floor. Can't live my life like that no more. I'm tired, I'm stressed out. I need me a blunt now. Them perkies don't help now. They asking for handouts. She knowing my name now. I'm blowing her back out. Niggas get stacks now. Bitch, how you like me now? I'm tired, I'm stressed out. I need me a blunt now. Them perkies don't help now. They asking for handouts. She knowing my name now. I'm blowing her back out. Niggas get stacks now. Bitch, how you like me now?
Hey, I'm so high, I'm up and away. I'm floating in space off this Mary Jane. We different, no, we not the same. I can't judge a book, gotta flip through the page. She a trick, she a doozy. Keep a little oozy, but I still love it with rage. If you ain't about your chips, better shut your lips, cause you ain't about to fuck up my day. Hey, bitch, I get straight to the dividends. I'm the first runner up, bitch, I'm really him. If it ain't top shelf, don't let him in. I'm the OG, smoke that veteran. I don't see no competition, I'm ahead of them. Only me that I'm trying to be better than. Listen close, all these niggas so repetitive. I blow dope when I smoke that accelerant. Oh.
But yeah, that's dope. So yeah, I'm glad you're on your merch game, you know, and
yeah, trying to brand myself for sure, man.
Yeah, I mean, did that come just out of the necessity to brand yourself, or was that another artistic expression that you saw that you had, or was it you also being more in control of your aesthetic?
I feel like I just come from that era to where, like, back in the day we were pushing CDs, you know what I mean, and having merch was like it was a necessity to let people know who you are. Because after the show, they want something to walk away with, whether it's a CD, a sticker, or something, you know what I mean? So I feel like merch is definitely a way to get yourself out there and for people to remember you.
So you definitely have come a long way. What, I guess, yeah, some of it is the era you're saying where we had to be more self-reliant.
More footwork, because back then it was less social media, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You really had to get out there and make yourself more visible, touch the people. Now that there's more social media, it's all online. You know, you got to push your online presence more than your physical.
But yeah, I think me and you've been probably following each other for a couple years and just never really met. I think at the Loud in the Park, I'm sure we crossed paths at shows or whatever, but
never
I think at the
really
Loud
met.
in the Park, I remember seeing you talking with Loud afterwards, and I was just kind of just did a little drive-by.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we need more stuff like that so we can all network for sure. And podcasts like this, you're bringing people together too.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's like you were saying, there's so much talent around here, and you know, I'm just shining the light on it, right?
Exactly.
Because I'm curious. I'm curious about Tcf Breeze.
Exactly.
And you know, and all the talent that we have here, and to find out the relation to Prodigy and to the other people that we've had in here that I didn't know about, but it's beautiful. That
the history it runs deep in the Tri-Cities, man.
Yeah, man. I'm actually kind of eventually I'd like to like tell the fucking history of it. Like,
Exactly.
what are the first sort of recordings that are Tcf Breeze, your solo stuff? When you did find your voice, find your way, found what a Tcf Breeze song is supposed to be or should be or is. Like, how many projects have you released?
I've only released one project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Honestly, I'd say my first project I released 2023. From 2020 to 2022, I didn't release any music because I had my daughter for one. And after that, I kind of just wanted to live life a little bit, just experience life.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of had to slow down. Life slowed me down for sure.
Whoa, yeah.
So after that, I don't know, I kind of became more responsible, more of a man for sure. And after that, I feel like my music started to change because I was releasing a couple solo songs before that, but not as much. I was still doing a lot of like group projects with a lot of the homies. So I'd say before that, I was still like focusing on trying to build groups and do a group thing. Now, I'd say now I really have a sound because from 2022 to now, I just been really grinding and focused on recording myself, locking myself in the studio. I dropped my first EP in 2023 called Time Waits for No Man, and it's because in 2023 I lost my best friend. That was like a 10 to 12 year homie, and then my grandma also passed away in 2023. So just all that just made me reflect on a lot. And obviously Time Waits for Nobody, you know what I'm saying? We got the same 24, you know what I'm saying? If there's anything that you want to be doing out there, you got to chase it, you got to get to it. And what my homie Bert, me and him he always pushed my music. He supported me to the fullest in anything I did. And even like with the merch, that was a dream that me and him both had, to do the merch and shit. So just within like the last 2 years, I've been grinding, getting the merch together, and now I'm physically pushing it right now, you know.
Do you like make the merch in-house?
Yeah, in-house. Everything is pressed by me. The logos made by me. A couple logos I bought, but the main flight gear logo is made by me. All the font and the wording is made by me 100%.
Right now, this is all just like in the back room of
this is
your
all
place?
in my crib, all out the garage right now.
Yeah.
Studio,
man,
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of great things started out the garage.
Oh yeah, you got to put in the footwork. I feel like, you know what I mean. Like nothing's gonna happen overnight. Nothing's gonna be handed to you. You know what I mean. Like we used to grind with just one mic and one laptop, record anywhere. You know, so.
Yeah, I've talked to dudes who first recorded on like karaoke machines. And
Exactly.
Did having a daughter change the way you write, or did it soften you up? Because I know for some of us it does.
I don't even write music no more. The last 2 years I stopped writing. Everything I've been putting out is all off the top of the head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I don't punch. I punch in, but I punch in the whole 16 if I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So I'm a listen to the beat. I'm gonna come up with the words and then I'm gonna lay it down. I'm not gonna write anything down.
Okay.
And my homie Hvncho is the one who actually put me onto that. My boy Hvncho. Shout out to my boy Hvncho, man. The last 2 years, right? Yes sir. The last 2 years, 2 to 3 years, I want to say. Scratch that. Me and Hvncho just been back to back in the summer, just locking it in, really. And he just like told me to put the pen down. You're gonna start flowing it out more better. And even back in the day, like I was always good at freestyling. I'm always good at like when a beat comes on, I could freestyle a hook or something.
Right.
But when it comes to like writing it down, I'll never remember what I said. So I just write something else and do a whole different flow when it came down to it. But now it's like more free flow. You know what I mean? Like I've been just going off with it.
Do you usually or end up writing hooks first? Or does it?
I don't write anything, but
well, no. That's something like you just come up with the hooks first.
Yeah, the hook is always first.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Some beats don't really require hooks, so you just come in straight gassing. But most of the time, I'll do the hook first, and then I'm working on that.
Back when I tried to be a rapper and shit, performing at the Rock Reactor and shit. My whole thing was I'd play guitar and rap at the same time. That was my hook.
Oh shit.
yeah. Back when I tried writing songs and shit, I would always find that the first thing that I wrote would usually be the hook.
Exactly.
Because usually the first thing I wanted to say would be my best foot forward. So it would usually be some of my strongest lines. Then that would just end up ultimately being the hook. Like I didn't intend for it to be the hook, but just the first couple lines that I'd write would just end up being
turn it to the hook. Yeah. I usually try to work on the hook first because I feel like I'm trying to become a better artist all around. Like I want to have dope hooks. I want to be able to, if you need me for a hook, I want to be able to provide you with a dope hook. If you need a dope verse, I want to do it all. You know what I mean? Like I want to be well-rounded as a lyricist. I feel like I'm on my way to just being the dopest lyricist I could be possibly by doing this. You know, especially now that I'm not writing no more. It's just challenging me more. Like the Loud in the Park show was actually the first show that I did all my music without actually having my lyrics playing. While I was performing, and it shocked me that I remembered all my verses. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, like I gotta keep doing this. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna keep pushing me to be a better rapper. You know what I mean? For sure.
You are now listening to No Love in the City by Tcf Breeze on the Tri-Cities mixtape.
Hey. They putting limits on themselves, they expiring quick. There ain't no love in the city, they just dying to live. I had to get it by myself, I'm just trying to win. I had to focus on myself, now my time is near. Ain't no love in the city, they wanna live fast, die quickly. They only show hate when they envy, it's not on me, it's just in me. Talking roadblocks, face plenty, I'm just trying to fill a void where it's empty. Stack cheese every penny, you gotta get to work, stop sleeping. We hit the road to success while you dreaming. Shit, we all trying to beat the odds, it's that even. You gotta grind hard so you can see it. You can keep the selector support, they always showing fake love. Of course, they try to knock me off my path, push me off my course. I ain't finna slow down, pedal to the floor. I try to do it for the town, they ungrateful. Why you tryna act like that? You know that ain't you. Act friendly when the whole time they hate you. Talking down on you, but they really mad they ain't you. I'm from a city full of hate, I know it's painful. I'm tryna take it easy, I'm working every angle. These people always switching sides, it's a shame too. A bunch of social media thugs, look what it came to. I bought a house at 23, that's what the game do. Walk a mile in my shoes, you won't feel your ankles. I wake up every day and I'm thankful. Another day to get a bag and make these people anxious. Ain't no love in the city, they wanna live fast, die quickly. They only show hate when they envy, it's not on me, it's just in me. Talking roadblocks, face plenty, I'm just trying to fill a void where it's empty. Stack cheese every penny, you gotta get to work, stop sleeping. We hit the road to success while you dreaming. Shit, we all trying to beat the odds, it's that even. You gotta grind hard so you can see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard British Airways Flight 707 bound for Prague. Today's flight time will be about 3 hours 20 minutes following takeoff. The captain of the flight is Chris Martin, and this is your flight attendant, Christian Sanders. Now please make sure your seat back seated during the flight. Also, refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. If there is anything we can do for you, please let us know. We wish you a happy flight. Thank you, sir.
What it do? You are now listening to She a Eater by Hvncho and Tcf Breeze on the Tri-Cities mixtape.
her on my phone like she need it. If the bitch bring less than a band, tell her beat it. She a freak off the liquor, I'm a demon. Why these bum bitches lying on my name, stop reaching. Wait, hold on, bitch, what? You better come correct. Beat her doing these down. She said I do it, bitch. Chase her out of shoes, but can't run up a check. If you're not choosing, then you're losing. You better throw some neck. Bitch, if we can't see eye to eye, then it's not meant to be. If you a square trying to beef, then I'ma let it be. I heard I work at the mall, he working 12 to 3. Like I was just playing on the gram, why you pressure me? I'm from the bottom of the barrel, but we up now. Made my wrist just like a bad bitch, watch it buzz down. And I was in your DM back then, but now you ran down. Ever since I got some money, now they with their hands out. Big blowers if you thinking I'ma push over. If it's smoke, I'm sending shots, you should've stayed sober. If he go against the grain, he getting fucked over. Bitch, you can slide for the night, but you can't stay over. I been counting big bucks like a Marjan. Hit him with a Drake a while ago, he so far gone. I got hoses down the hoe for me, and that's on my mind. The type of bitch that gon' bring it back, you better do your job. Smoke getting high, fucking bitches for the hell of it. I ain't worried about no sucker, cause these suckers so irrelevant. You wasn't beating up the road, you got that money from a settlement. You won't see me with nobody, just being these dead presidents. She'll eat her on my phone like she need it. If the bitch bring less than a band, tell her beat it. She a freak off the liquor, I'm a demon. Why these bum bitches lying on my name, stop reaching. Wait, hold on, bitch, what? You better come correct. Beat her doing these down. She said I do it, bitch. Chase her out of shoes, but can't run up a check. If you're not choosing, then you're losing. You better throw some neck.
Top shelf, you know we blowing good Zaza. She a freak, little baby need a bye-bye. If she ain't running in bands, tell her bye-bye. Oh, you think you the shit, you really caca. Little broke, bougie bitch, she conceited. All the attitude and shit, you can keep it. I hear you capping a lot, but I don't believe it. Better stick to the script, get right or get even. She wanna drive the boat, oh, you a seaman. Little sack chasing bitch, tell her beat it. Ain't no I in team, but there's a me. You either kick to the curb or you bench for the week. Yeah, she gave good throat, left it on her dental. True player, had a hitter in the Continental. Taught her how to play with keys like Alicia. Had her running back and forth out her mind, then I leave her.
She'll eat her on my phone like she need it. If the bitch bring less than a band, tell her beat it. She a freak off the liquor, I'm a demon. Why these bum bitches lying on my name, stop reaching. Wait, hold on, bitch, what? You better come correct. Beat her doing these down. She said I do it, bitch. Chase her out of shoes, but can't run up a check. If you're not choosing, then you're losing. You better throw some neck.
Bitch, throw some neck or come correct. Our hand, then a fucking check. No cash ass, bitch, we do not do Zelle, no payments. Yes, Sirski.
Hell yeah. Who were some of the first producers you started working with? Or, I mean, I know a lot of us in the beginning would just get YouTube beats or find the dopest instrumentals, rap over Lil Wayne's beats or whatever. What were the first things you were rapping over? And when you realized that wasn't good enough and you needed, again, your own songs, what were you just like finding shit on YouTube, SoundCloud, or whatever?
Yeah, I feel like that's what everyone is still doing, honestly. But unless you're really locked in with somebody, because I mean, there are producers out there to lock in with. I got a producer who does send me beats, and sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're not. So it just depends on how it goes. There are bigger producers out there that have websites you can go on and purchase their beats too. Like I love the Detroit sound as well. Okay. So like there's producers like Energy and Beats by Sav. They sell their beats all day. You can purchase them on their website or go to their YouTube, purchase them off there too. So honestly, it just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. And you know, sometimes I will search a beat off YouTube, but I'm always buy it because I'm gonna put it on all platforms. And I've had producers hit me up later like, hey bro, I found this song, it's my beat, you know what I mean? You gotta, later on, you're gonna have to pay for it regardless. Right, yeah. Unless you want your song pulled, you know what I mean? So it's better to just buy your stuff now and get it out the way. Yeah, definitely. And be on top of your shit. It's always important to own all your masters, own all your stuff 100%. Yeah. And pay your producers. Pay your producers, the videographers, all that. For sure. What can you tell us about your current collaborators? I know you mentioned Hvncho. Hvncho's probably like the only person I really lock in with all the time. My boy Scandy, 509 Diz, that's little bro. That's pretty much it, man. We're just grinding right now. We're TCF. We trying to really just come together and put it on. I'm trying to work with more artists. I got a collab out with Loud the Artifact.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Loud the Artifact.
And I was chopping it up with Ro K at the show. Hopefully we got a couple projects coming. Yeah. Me and Loud got some more tracks coming. Me and Hvncho probably got enough for like 2 or 3 projects, man.
Okay, nice.
We just gotta
come out with like
we just gotta get
project?
Those out, man. I've been just telling them, let's get it out to the people, man.
Yeah.
Like we gotta stop waiting because we got the tracks done. It's just like, let's get a cover art, let's grind, let's push.
Right.
Also been collabing with my boy Flav. He's an artist out of Pasco, and
okay. What was his name?
Flav. Yeah, we got a couple tracks on the way.
Shout out Flav.
Yes, sir. Just trying to work with anybody, honestly. I'm trying to work with a lot of people. Prodigy, Cousin Dev.
Right
just trying to show love, honestly. Like, I'm trying to work with anybody in the Tri, Washington, Northwest. I don't care where you at. You trying to work, let's work. Because you know what I'm saying? We got to put together. I mean, we got to come together and make the Tri-City stronger. We got to make Washington, shine. If you see how LA, Atlanta, all these other states, they got more unity. Their artists are more popping. They're pushing each other. Out here, nobody's pushing each other like that. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to bridge the gap.
Definitely. Yeah,
and I see a lot of people out there doing it. Like, shout out Misdemeanor. He's been doing the 509 ciphers.
Oh yeah.
I was on the second one. And that shit's dope because he's really bringing the city together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not just people, not just people from Tri. He's bringing people from all around Washington who are spitting. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shedding light to the Tri-City rap scene is dope. We need more shit like that.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. We're lucky to have so much talent around here that hasn't run out of people to come up here and tell
it's
the story
growing
yet,
too.
Yeah. And again, I appreciate you coming through, man. What can you tell us about your first live performance? What do you remember?
My first show was at Ray's Golden Lion. It was back in the day. It was a Kush Gang show. And honestly, it was probably like, to me, it was dope. The dopest show I ever did. But I was so young back then,
Right.
I was still in high school, but it was pretty dope. Like we DJ'd our own set. We put it all together. You know what I mean? Brought the crowd out. I think we even did the flyer. You know what I mean? So
nice.
It was dope because we've been putting in the legwork since day one. Like. Everybody that's been in the group, like Pilots, Kush Gang, and around me, my boy Lil Red, Top, Smooth, all of us, like, we've been grinding since day one, shooting our own videos, paying for our own videos, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it originally started just us shooting the videos, recording the music off the laptop and the mic, you know what I mean? So we've always been putting in the footwork, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Outside of the Tri-Cities, or I guess, do you have any, like, bucket list collabs or bucket list producers you'd like to work with, like the Dr. Dre's or the Kendricks or the whatever? Anyone where you like, you not just because like, oh hey, that would be dope, but that you think would complement your sound, like, yo, my sound, my voice over a whatever beat, or hey, my voice bouncing off with this rapper or this artist.
I feel like right now, like, I wouldn't say any like really huge names that are not too realistic, but like right now, like I'm trying to lock in like features that are. I listen to a lot of like West Coast artists, like California artists. I'd be like Stink Team, and I listen to a lot of like Detroit type music, like Rio, RMC Mike, and stuff like that. So, Ralphie the Plug. I listen to a lot of different stuff. But I feel like those are the kind of artists I'd be tapping in with to get features from.
Right.
More like local artists in their area, you know what I mean? And there are dope artists in like Seattle too that I like to work with too.
Okay.
I feel like there's a couple artists like Little Booth. I know he goes pretty hard. There's a couple artists out there. Yeah.
Nice. I know your most recent show was the Loud in the Park.
Yeah.
To compare and contrast your first show at Ray's to that, how has your stage game changed, improved, or grown?
Tremendously. After Ray's, I did a lot more shows. Over the years, as I got older, I started to do way more shows as a solo artist.
Okay.
So I feel like I've worked on my stage performance a lot since my first show. My first show, I really didn't know what I was doing. Of course, it was probably like all over the place and stuff like that, but it was still dope because we were so hyped just to perform our music that we had been recording in the crib, you know what I mean, for so long. Like, it was dope. But then, like, as I got older and started performing, I was like, okay, I really gotta really create a sound for myself and an image and how I want to perform it and how I want people to receive it as well, you know?
Yeah.
And we used to perform a lot, me and my boy Scandy, at Tequila's, downtown Kennewick. Is still there now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this was like around 2016, 2017. Like the SoundCloud era, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
That's where me, Hvncho, Scandy, and my boy Lil Red, like we just started collabing really hard. Like G-Lo, a lot of other artists around the city that were in our age group. We just started grinding really hard around that time. We made a classic too called Culture. It touched a lot of views at the time, man. But we started performing a lot at Tequila's, and I feel like right there is where I really found my stage performance, because it was just real energetic every show, you know what I mean? Like, we were bouncing up and down off the stage and shit, homies walking across the banister and shit, like just doing wild shit. So that just really showed me, like, especially when people were reacting to some of the things we were doing and saying, it really showed me like, okay, people don't really like when I'm just standing there. They like to see me dancing. They like to see me moving. They like that. So that really showed me, okay, I'm actually good at entertaining people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been in a few bands, and I've always liked writing like those fucking sad girl songs and shit. But after like performing, I'm like, I don't want to, like, as much as I do want to make people cry or whatever, I'm like, I'd rather make them dance.
Exactly. You want to see people smiling and gigging, having a good time. You know what I mean? For sure.
And sometimes a slow song it's, you know, it might just be a 3-minute song, but it'll feel like it's way too fucking long.
Yeah.
You know.
And at the Loud in the Park show, that was my first time performing my music live with no lyrics, and I feel like it was dope. Like, I remembered all my lyrics, and people were the way people were acting to it, like receiving it, was pretty dope. Like, I seen a couple guys over in the corner recording me and stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, it's pretty dope, because it just shows like you're able to hear me, you know what I'm saying, and people were obviously impressed by it. You know what I mean? The stage performance and everything like that.
Hell yeah, I love it.
For sure.
Fuck the other shit we got, I wanna be.
Ayy, bent the bitch over, slapped her right on the cheeks. If she ain't bringing in cash, then you gotta flee. And I don't really like to brag purposely. The way I hopped in that bag, they think I'm going to sleep. Nah, I get up and go to work, bitch, I just clocked in. You can see it on my shirt, came from hard times, a lot of people sleeping on my worth. We didn't struggle coming up, when I turned 7, seen it worse. What you know about losing peace and motivation, but when you turn around, it feels so amazing. Chest hurting cause I got goals and dreams I'm chasing, fixing to go back to school. I was so impatient, so now I'm reaching for the sky and that's limitless. To all my people feeling boxed in, don't let them limit us. Fell off, now I fell back. I done fell so many times, man, it's time to get my L's back. Bitch, I've been slept on like a futon. If you ain't getting right, you need to move on. Still perfecting my greatness, cause even as you grow, you always need maintenance. Hey, I think I'm finna take my first flight. In the air, not life. Big step out my comfort zone, start exploring, right? I mean, we don't live twice. I guess I've been way too comfortable. When things get real, ain't nobody gon' comfort you. Look, I know we feel stuck, but we in different space. This life's a bitch to have you feeling like you running in place. Ayy, get right or get left. You with me? I know that actions speak loud. You listening? We got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Pay attention, even though we had it hard, I could never fall victim. I still feel lost in my shadows. Fuck a diamond in the dirt, bitch, I came from the gravel. We all know life's a trip, it's how far you travel. You gotta catch a flight, not feelings to let it unravel. Ayy, I used to keep my head down, now it's up high. Just daydreaming, cloud surfing just to get by. People let her ride my wave, then it's goodbye. Funny how they come and they go for a good vibe. But this right here is all for you leeches. A free game to the students, left teachless. Shoot for the stars, if not then keep reaching. Cause sky is the limit, what they teach us. Ayy.
This next track is called Do Not Disturb off my album Road to Riches, on the way. Come on.
Hey, I put my phone on silent. That mean do not disturb. They didn't want me back then when I was walking on the curb. Young nigga took flight, now I'm flyer than a bird. They used to look past me, now they glancing. They got my phone on silent. That mean do not disturb. They didn't want me back then when I was walking on the curb. Young nigga took flight, now I'm flyer than a bird. They used to look past me, now they glancing. They got some nerve on silent. That mean do not disturb. You can miss me with the BS. That is for the birds. Believe half of what you see. None of what you heard. You wasn't with me back then when I was walking on them curbs on silent. That's how it's supposed to be. I can't let no fake people get close to me. They say they have emotion, but they move emotionally. It is what it is. Everything is what it's supposed to be. I keep my phone on D&D, cause nowadays real people is really rare to meet. Who you kidding? Quit pretending who you supposed to be. I had to put in overtime for them to notice me. The chosen one you change, so you pay the chosen fee. So many nights I just lay there and I overthink. My cup full like bathwater, I'm praying faithfully. One day I can make it off this music and live spaciously. Silent. That mean do not disturb. They didn't want me back then when I was walking on the curb. Young nigga took flight, now I'm flyer than a bird. They used to look past me, now they glancing. They got my phone on silent. That mean do not disturb. They didn't want me back then when I was walking on the curb. Young nigga took flight, now I'm flyer than a bird. They used to look past me, now they glancing. They got some nerve on silent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Captain Breeze speaking. Welcome aboard Tcf Airlines, where taking flight is our destiny, and being a pilot in your life is the recipe. Cabin doors are now closed, and we will be preparing for takeoff. Please stay seated, stay buckled until takeoff, and enjoy our complimentary flight kit. Enjoy your enjoy your flight. Be a pilot in your life, folks.
That mean do not disturb. They didn't want me back then when I was walking on the curb. Young nigga took flight, now I'm flyer than a bird. They used to look past me, now they glancing. They got some nerve on silent. That mean do not disturb. They didn't want me back then when I was walking on the curb. Young nigga took flight, now I'm flyer than a bird. They used to look past me, now they glancing. They got some nerve on silent.
Tell us some artists or bands or songs that people would be surprised to hear that you fuck with. I mean, it could be guilty pleasure. I mean, I kind of dropped that idea of feeling guilty or embarrassed about the shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, yeah, if there are like people, oh, fuck, oh, you like that? You like that? I didn't think you liked Metallica or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Do you have a song, an artist, a band, something like that that people would be like, oh, for real, Breeze? Or are you not... You keep it pretty just hip-hop, R&B, soul?
I keep it real, like, real hip-hop. Like, nowadays I'm listening to, like, a lot of new stuff, whatever's coming out of the Bay, whatever's coming out of Detroit. I'm trying to just, like, I stay on top of kind of what's current right now. But, like, to myself, when I'm slapping, like, oldies, man, I feel like it's probably nothing that people would be too shocked about, but I slap, like, stuff like I'd say, some Faith Evans, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, people might be a little shocked about that. There is some Faith Evans I got in the playbooks.
Yeah.
Some Biggie for sure. Outkast. I feel like that's not like too big of a shocker though. You know? Yeah. But stuff like that, that's kind of just like the smooth shit I kind of listen to, like Sci-Hi the Prince, stuff like that, you know. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of like the more lyrical stuff I listen to. And then,
right on. Is there any kind of styles or even like musical sounds or aesthetics that you were interested in branching out to, or are you still kind of set in your sound for now, want to establish that before you branch out, or are you wherever the creativity takes you? Are you one of those?
I feel like right now I'm kind of like playing with anything. Like right now I'm even like trying to sing a little bit, harmonize on the beat. I'm open to doing anything. I'm not trying to just put myself in one category, because I feel like at first when I started making music, it was really more like just like real classic West Coast hip hop. I wouldn't say like too West Coast, but like just more like classical rap type thing, you know,
right,
over like some like West Coast type beats, you know what I mean? And now it's like I kind of can see, I can say that I can get on any beat, and I have my own sound now. So it really doesn't matter if it's a Detroit beat, an East Coast beat. I can still hop on it and generate my sound. Yeah, so I feel like I'm now is where I'm more comfortable with the sound, and I'm more open to doing any kind of style.
Okay, so I'd like to talk a little more about your singing. Is it something you've actually laid down yet, or is it something you?
I got a couple
think
tracks that I've
about,
harmonized on. Yeah, that I got in the stew right now. I'd probably say like 3 or 4 tracks that I'm harmonizing on a little bit, not too much, but you know.
Is your writing process for singing vocals versus rapped vocals different? Or you just, obviously you can stretch the words out. You don't need as many words when you're singing.
Yeah, I'm all off the top with it, so I just put the beat on. However I'm feeling, whatever I'm going through at that time, or how I'm feeling is just what I let it out, and I just put it down. I don't write it down. I just put it together in my head first, practice it a few times over the beat, and then I record it. Yeah.
Now, I hope you're not offended by this or whatever, and it might be a funny question, but you don't look like the type of guy who does karaoke, but if you did have like a go-to karaoke song, something that fits your voice or how you like to sing, what would it be?
I don't
mean to offend you saying you don't look like a karaoke dude, but you don't.
Oh, yeah.
I would never be like,
honestly,
yo, Breeze, let's go hit up the karaoke bar.
Karaoke is really awkward.
Yeah.
Every time people ask me to go do karaoke, I always give them like an excuse. That is not what I do.
Right.
That's not what I do. I've done it before. I feel like if it's with like my brother or if it's with like the fam and we're out having a good night, you might get me into it.
Yeah.
But that's not something I like to do.
But
man,
do you have a go-to song or a song
know.
that you
I
like to sing?
I feel like I can sing almost anything. Like I've always sounded good singing to other songs. I feel like, but I feel like everybody thinks they sound good when they sing other music, But I probably anything, like Chris Brown, anything. I don't know.
Okay. All right on.
Yeah, some Tory Lanez.
Yeah. What do you have? A lot of singing, like inspiration
background or
no. I guess Well, did you do like choir?
I've always grown up listening to R&B. My mom kind of influenced me a lot with the R&B. I grew up singing in the choir as a youngin, so just singing.
School choir or church choir?
In the church choir. Yeah, I did school choir too though, as well. Even danced in school, So. Growing up, I did a lot of break dancing, jerking, had my own dance crews as well.
Oh shit!
Oh
nice.
Yeah, so I feel like that's what kind of just has me like well rounded because I've kind of done it all.
Yeah.
I've even shot my own videos when we were dancing up till now. So even back then when I was shooting my videos, then it's kind of like easier for me now because I have the vision. I already had the vision, Back then, yeah.
Well, shit, man. Again, we want to thank you for coming through and sharing your story and sharing your music. Is there any shout outs you want to do? Or I guess did I ask you what's next? Like what's in the future?
So right now I got my single out, X-Ray Vision, and a video. It's on all platforms. Future project is Road to Riches, which will be coming real soon.
What advice would you give 15-year-old Breeze, before he tries to take this journey? Something that you wish you would have known, or some advice you would give your younger self? What would you tell that little kid?
Man, back then, that's a good question. I'd probably have told myself to take more time. Take more time because I feel like I grew up really fast, I kind of jumped off the porch really early. Like, as soon as high school hit, I was into sports and all that, and then as soon as I started going out partying and shit like that, I was just exposed. You know what I mean? Like I seen it all. Right. So my focus wasn't sports or none of that no more. I was on the mic. You know what I mean? As soon as I found music, I'd say I no longer wanted to do rap. I no longer wanted to do sports no more, even though I really love sports. I just fell out of love with sports and school in general.
What sports did you play?
Basketball, baseball, and football. I played 3 sports, but baseball was my first love. I just stopped all in general. I stopped going to school even just to record music,
Okay.
So at that time, I feel like I was just really trying to go hard, but like not the right way. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So I feel like back then I would have just told myself to take more time. I probably could have did it a better way, but honestly, I don't regret nothing because I've learned so much over the years. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like now is the time to like where I'm putting it all out there. You know what I mean? I'm in control of it all too. Like I got my own studio, my own brand that I'm putting out, so I'm able to like, you know, push this more better than how I did now. I got my own house now. You know what I mean? Like I'm stable now. Back then, I was just young. You know what I mean? And just wishing and dreaming. You know. But right now, I'm actually doing the things that I say and I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So back then, I would have probably just tell myself, take time, take your time. Don't trust everybody. Not everybody's your friend for sure. And just keep your head on straight, man, and keep grinding for sure.
But yeah, man, I do want to thank you again for coming through. We look forward to everything you have coming out. Again, it was your talent, your work ethic, your hustle, what, you know, is why you're sitting here. And we, you know, and again, we appreciate you for continuing to, you know, push the Tri-Cities music scene forward.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for even, you know, you put it in your name. And actually, I was going to ask, so the TCF, is that just kind of like a prefix for everybody in your crew? Or is, because you said it was kind of like a movement.
Tri-Cities
or
Finest
collective.
is who I am.
Oh, okay.
Tri-Cities Finest is who I am, and that's what I want to be remembered as. Is Tri-Cities Finest Breeze. But I don't just think about it as just me. Like hopefully one day I want to have my own record label and have it as Tri-Cities Finest and push all these artists from the Tri-Cities. You know what I'm saying? And be able to put them on a platform and have everybody shine. You know what I mean?
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was kind of like, you know, like how ASAP was like ASAP Ferg, ASAP Rocky. I thought, there's TCF Breeze, there's TCF.
No.
Boo-Boo,
everybody has
Wayne.
Everybody has their own name for sure.
Yeah. No, because I wasn't sure if it was like, who else did that to the YNL?
Like YBN. Yeah. Everybody has their own name for sure.
Yeah, so I thought it wasn't if it was like a prefix.
No, I want everybody to be Tri-Cities Finest.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Also, have anybody challenged you on that? You know,
nobody's ever challenged me on that.
All right, unchallenged.
Like my boy Prodigy, that's Prince of the Northwest.
Oh, right.
I'm Tri-Cities Finest.
Okay, I got you.
And that's just simple as that, man. And shout out to everybody that I mentioned here too, because a lot of people that don't shout people out in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want to show love to everybody. You know what I mean? I don't hold grudges. I don't none of that, man. I want to see this rap scene in the Tri-Cities grow. You know what I mean? And I want to be a part of it, and I want everybody to just thrive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
be dope artists.
A rising tide lifts all boats.
Exactly.
So yeah, we're stronger together and all that shit, man. And I appreciate that.
United, man. We got to be united.
Yeah, that community mindedness that I think is kind of a lost aspect of hip hop.
Exactly.
People will be like, oh, it's this, it's that. I'm like,
people are forgetting the real elements of hip hop. It's really what it is. And all this it's really social media, honestly. All this social media beef and just all that stuff, man. People gotta leave that stuff alone and let's get back to hip hop. You know what I mean? Yeah. For real. Let's let the bars do the talking, you know what I mean? Let the footwork put in the work, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the artists out here.
Oh yeah, definitely. And shout out to you, TCF Breeze.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. Keep doing your thing, and we wish you all the best.
Yes, sir.
And thank you again. Thank you all for listening.
A lot of fake love, replace it with the pastors. When the smoke clear, there was white flags waving, huh? A nigga tryna go to war, he been saving up. Treat him like a swisher, cause he sweet, I ain't playing with bruh. Matter of fact, I'ma do him like I'm Victor Sweet. Share a meal with your man's dogs, gotta eat. We was supposed to make a meal, shit, I'm tryna feast. Most these people claim they real, all these niggas weak. Shit, they do not stand on 10 toes. Unstable ass niggas need to get up out my zip code. I'm a road runner, baby, I can't just sit at home. If I ain't catching plays, I'm handing off, then I pick and roll. It's time to get it, then shake and bake. I got give and go. You either getting right or get left, bitch. Hit the road. A bunch of square ass niggas, you bitches pigeon-toed. They should call a nigga Jack Frost the way them niggas froze. This shit ain't easy. Every step is calculated. Gotta keep a strap for desperate measures. I ain't exaggerating. How you fold under pressure? I'm an air mattress, baby. Little niggas scared to lose a fight, so they been clapping lately. they need a round of applause. This 50 round, give an encore to them all. Don't let a person with no dream trick you out your spot. I need my flowers while I'm here, don't bring them to my plot. From my brother Bird, I keep a wood in my block. This TCF pilot shit forever, it won't stop, yeah. A lot of fake love, replaced it with the pay stubs. When the smoke cleared, there was white flags waving, huh? A nigga tryna go to war, he been saving up. Treat him like a swisher, cause he's sweet, I ain't playing with bruh. This shit ain't easy, every step is calculated. Gotta keep a strap for desperate measures, I ain't exaggerating. How you fold under pressure, I'm an air mattress, baby. Little niggas scared to lose a fight, so they been clapping lately. A lot of fake love, replaced it with the pay stubs. When the smoke cleared, there was white flags waving, huh? A nigga tryna go to war, he been saving, huh? Treat him like a swisher, cause he's sweet, I ain't playing with bruh. A lot of fake love, bitch. I replaced it with the pay stubs, bitch. When I was down, they ate it up. Long live Burke, back with ENT shit, TCF, bitch.
And that last track was Shit Ain't Easy by Tcf Breeze on the Tri-Cities mixtape. You are now listening to Same 24 off my latest EP, Time Waits for No Man. Be on the lookout for Road to Riches.
Ay, I can't be sharing all this drip, bitch, I'm up now. I'm tryna turn a plain Jane to a bust down. Why you tryna ride my wave when you bust bound? You dove in without a life vest, you must drown. Ay, expect the unexpected cause it's possible. You got good head on your shoulders, think logical. All this exotic that I'm blowing, I feel tropical. We got the same 24, what's stopping you? Ay, we got the same 24, what's stopping you? Y'all some real fax machines, they just copy you. Shit, I'm running to them bands, they just watching you. I'm jumping hurdles in my path, every obstacle. Once you on, it be hard to get them off. Catch a flight, not feelings, what you oughta do. You pump brakes and hesitate, that's unapplaudable. These bitches starving for attention, they'll swallow you. Ayy, you know my name buzz like a beehive. Tell them either get right or get left behind. Y'all got that John Cena money, you can see mine. They try to steal my light, now they dim, they hate to see my shine. Told them I'm a one of none, bitch, I'm one of a kind. Fuck being broke, don't complain, just elevate your grind. Too many hours in a day to be wasting time. It's in you, not on you, you just gotta change your state of mind. I can't be sharing all this drip, bitch, I'm up now. I'm tryna turn a plain Jane to a bust down. Why you tryna ride my wave when you bust bound? You dove in without a life vest, you must drown. Ayy, expect the unexpected cause it's possible. You got good head on your shoulders, think logical. All this exotic that I'm blowing, I feel tropical. We got the same 24, what's stopping you? Ayy, can't waste time or money, I'm clocking you. Your hand feed a bunch of birds, they be flocking you. Time waits for no man, what's stopping you? Better get up off your ass, it's not profitable. Keep the real from the fake, it's only beneficial. They gon' fake it when you here, when you gone, they miss you. Can't keep it real with yourself, how we supposed to feel you? You was blinded by the light like an outfielder. Hey, just keep growing, it's not optional. Had a couple snakes in my grass, I bought a lawnmower. You always tripping over shit like a clumsy woman, type to run from the bag, not jump into it. Bro should've worked at Lizzie, full of excuses. I wouldn't even dap you up, just hit you with the deuces. You can't even take the time, you scared to face the music. Better maximize your life before you up and lose it. I can't be sharing all this drip, bitch, I'm up now. I'm tryna turn a plain Jane to a bust down. Why you tryna ride my wave when you bust bound? You dove in without a life vest, you must drown. Ayy, expect the unexpected cause it's possible. You got good head on your shoulders, think logical. All this exotic that I'm blowing, I feel tropical. We got the same 24, what's stopping you? Ayy, I can't be sharing all this drip, bitch, I'm up now. I'm tryna turn a plain Jane to a bust down. Why you tryna ride my wave when you bust bound? You dove in without a life vest, you must drown. Ayy, expect the unexpected cause it's possible. You got good head on your shoulders, think logical. All this exotic that I'm blowing, I feel tropical. We got the same 24, what's stopping you? Ayy.